All right, folks, the deck is Mech Rogue. The goal of the deck is to use the cost reducers in Galvanizer and Mechwarper to reduce the cost of a lot of the mechs in our deck, most notably the Sparkbots that we can get off of Drone Deconstructor or from the Scrapheap, which we can then use to complete the quest, as well as magnetize 5/5s onto some key mechs. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. And welcome, everyone. Let's go ahead and play some Hearthstone. Welcome, Dark Show, Zinsari, Brother Orange, Uneatable, hello, Xeris, Aborn, how's it going? Joe, how are you? All right. Let's see how this goes. I think game sounds a little bit low, isn't it? That's better.
Clear the stage. Shall we dance?
I mean, this seems kind of nice, right? We play this on 1, this on 2, reduce the cost of our mechs, and then should have an empty hand for a draw 3 gear shift. Or we could potentially go this route if we don't draw any mechs. And just start developing booters.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Next turn I can go here, here. It feels like we just kind of play more of a tempo game early than your typical quest rogue would. I'm actually just gonna go here. Does that count as a play? I guess it won't tell me. But I think it does, right? Because it's play, not summon. So we played the minion, we didn't summon it. That's how it works with the Angoro quest. For Warrior, at least. Okay. It's awkward.
Powering up. Portals online. Wrong note.
Should have worked, right? There we go.
Well met.
Swag. Thank you for the 47 months. Appreciate that.
Free falling. I know all the steps. Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Cool. Pretty good turn.
Time is ticking.
Leo, thank you for the 34 months. I think Brian's a little bit struggling today. Like, worst case scenario here, we just go Crystal Core into Dummy.
Wrong note.
Okay. You're welcome, Buggy Man. Wait, doesn't that kind of give me lethal?
You haven't heard the last of me.
It certainly does. You're welcome, Cap.
Valera versus Tyrande.
Alright, Priest.
Well met.
Hooray and a wow for good measure. Thank you for the streams.
Well met.
I appreciate that,
Wow.
Tyrion Stonehill. And Unro, appreciate that. Thank you for the 1 year, Tyrion Stonehill, and 14 months to Unro. Appreciate that. Shadowstep actually seems less good in this version of the deck versus just blasting through the bots. How was the theory crafting not being able to use wildcards? It was alright. I mean, obviously I would have preferred to be able to play wild, but I'm grateful that I was included at all. Looks like potentially Big Priest, maybe incorporating a Monthul. This is an awkward hand. I think I'm going to wait one more turn for the maybe like coin prep secret passage.
Well met.
Yippee. 4 months.
Thank you, Mitch.
Wow.
Appreciate the 4 months. I think the question is, do I even bother with a prep here? I have one of them for the quest completion, but if I draw the Scrapheap, then I don't have one. Let's hold it. Hello? That was uncomfortable.
Roffle, I opened a golden algorithm. Please pity me.
I did a dumb.
Error. Time's ticking.
I did 2 dumbs here. Thank you, Cathandrid, for the bits. I'm sorry about the golden Algalon, but if you get the rewards track, I think you can, when you get the diamond version, I think you can re-roll it at least. I did a dummy, yeah. Truly. Really did a dummy. Like, I don't have anything to complete the quest onto as a result of that. Just absolutely throwing right now. Sorry, it's been almost a week since I've played Hearthstone. I'm I'm a little rusty.
Well met.
New expansion hype.
Yeah, I am pretty hyped. Thank you, the Burger King, for the 11 months. It doesn't help that I drew pretty abysmally. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go next. I kind of throw.
That's all for now.
In addition to just drawing poorly. Miss Prep concede. Yeah, I'd already given away the coin, so it seemed like a less good play. But I'll keep that in mind for the future.
Valera versus Magni.
Shall we dance?
Okay. This looks like a pretty good
Well
keep, right?
met.
Well met.
Hey, well met indeed. Thank you, Chirp. Not sure how I feel about keeping the Oscillator, but like with the gear shift, it's tempting, so let's try it out.
We have turned our curse
Fantastic.
into our strength.
It's probably the first warrior deck I'll play this expansion as well. You got me. That's lame. I mean, they have a legitimate way to win just by having an inherent win condition now with Odin. So it's not the matchup it used to be between like a Control Warrior and Quest Rogue.
Valera versus
Yeah.
Rogue.
There's probably going to be quite a lot of Frog Shamans today, which are going to probably be devastating for me. So I need to go fast. Well, looks like we're shifting gears here.
No.
No. Not a questline version. So we'll see. That kind of seems like a bad card to have, right? At least at this stage in the game. This is awkward. Probably go for a secret passage next turn, try and hit, like, I really need the from the scrap heap here. There we go.
Job's done.
How's the new expansion been so far? I've played 12 minutes.
More bones to gnaw on. Powering up. Portals online. Engage.
I don't like giving up the prep here, but I think it makes sense in terms of...
Well met.
Thandrian, they give it the 100 bits. The expansion is near, far, wherever you are because it's Titanic.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Okay, let's go.
I know all the steps. Time's ticking.
Here.
Much more fun to breed.
Want to hear my playlist?
I want to go wide here because we're going to use the quest next turn.
You win this one.
Seems like a lot of people like Quest Rogue.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
We'll
Shall
keep.
we dance?
And then I'm just a from the scrap heap away from completing the quest. Let's hold on to these. Might be worth, yeah, it might have been worth just putting one of these on the Mechwarper to keep it out of Drain Soul range. Wouldn't have mattered. But probably still at least worth the consideration. They're probably trying to get some 0 mana 5/5s of their own.
No, no, no!
All charged up.
Tony swaps decks and you've completed the quest. His minions will benefit from the 5/5 buff. Sounds like a bug. Nope. It's just how the Caverns aura has always worked. Benno, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry that got cancel cultured. But that's a lot of wows. I think I'm nerfing. The first thing I would nerf is chat's over-enthusiastic attempts to nerf cards. Any good druid decks to climb early? I mean, again, it's been less than 2 hours since the expansion came out, but Questline Druid is probably still good. It just doesn't incorporate any new cards. But expecting people to have a strong understanding of what the metagame is on day one, let alone hour one, is a little silly. Jeez. I don't actually know what Voltron does. Draw me a card.
Stop yelling!
Probably don't want to use the deal 4 anymore. Wait. To a random enemy, yeah. Let's see if we can stick it for a turn. Doesn't seem like there's much value in gear shifting here when I have kind of a full hand. And no mana to spend after the fact. So I'll probably lead with like play the card off the top, prep, gear shift. Ryan has been live on YouTube for 2 hours and has played only 3 games. Hope they're at least fun games.
Almost out of time.
Opponent seems to be panicking due to the presence of this Voltron. Okay.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Well met.
Excuse me, I placed an order for a pepperoni pizza 8 months ago, and I have yet to see it arrive. What are you doing back there? Dry aging the sausage in real time.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Not a pizza place. But thank you for the 8 months, Colin.
Primitive.
Time's ticking.
Alright. Titans cannot attack until they use all of their abilities. Then they can attack as normal. Alright. Even after that long turn, opponent has almost taken twice as long as me this game. I have played a Sparkbot, so... What's going on? Why? Oh, that's very frustrating.
Powering up! Portals online!
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I misordered this. Actually, no, I didn't, because this is going to override it anyway. Just get lucky, forehead. Oh. Wait, that can go face?
Time's ticking.
I should read the cards more often. It would be nice, though, if our opponents, like, played the video game. I know that's a wild expectation to have when playing a video game, but people are just, like, not playing out the games.
Valera versus Night Warrior.
Why does she look like she's from, like,
Justice.
Warcraft
shall
3
dance.
Reforged? Looks like an easy hand to dump for the gear shift.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I mean, that's a dumpable card for the gear shift as well. Okay, interesting.
Want to hear my playlist?
Look
Well
at this value.
met.
Always happy to drop by and use my Prime sub for good. GL this X-Pack Roffle.
I appreciate that, Say. And Cathandrian, thank you for the 100 bits. Are you ushering in a new age of Crystal Core absolutely dominating Hearthstone? Are you the Herald of the Titans? I don't know about that, but this deck does seem to be performing reasonably well.
Time's ticking.
Go here, here, here. Don't really have much of a play for next turn. That's interesting. Kind of want to make sure I get value off of him though, so I'm gonna go and wait for next turn. Play the Mimiron into Sparkbot for Reborn. Doesn't really feel like there's much value in attacking here with the weapon, just because they're gonna heal through it anyway. There might not have been any value in like
Need some atmosphere?
attacking in general. Well, that changes everything.
Grab the loot! Love the feel of wind in me sails. Wait for me! Wait for me! Grab the loot! Free falling!
Alright, just want to dodge the Loatheb here. Ooh. 1 damage off legal.
Grab the loot! Grab the loot! Free falling! Free falling!
If that is if I don't know how to count. For some reason I thought I had 6 attackers. I don't know. Well, we almost got to play one of the legendary cards. Math too hard. A literal NA math moment there.
Valera versus Valera.
Alright, unfortunately, we might have just ranked up to the point where we're only hitting the Pirate Rogues. Hopefully that's not the case, and we're going to move on if we do. Did you climb to Diamond 10 off stream? I mean, we just saw it flip over. I climbed a portion of the way there. But unfortunately, I'm probably at Diamond 10 a little bit too fast, so now I'm queuing on rank rather than rating, which is going to mean that I'm likely to queue into a lot of bots.
Well met.
Hi Roffle BZZT, it's Brian. I'm taking over and joining SAG after a Hollywood strike. I'll no longer be exploited, I demand a raise.
Yeah, that explains why you haven't been doing your job half the time today. But, thank you, Sarzipans. Alright, we're just, this is already taking way too long. Like, they did not mulligan a single card.
That's all for now.
Oh, I might have made a huge mistake. This is already massive amounts of pain. Okay. This is less likely to be a bot, at least.
Shall we dance?
Let's full keep this. Theoretically, we could get like a turn 2 gear shift turn. In before Shadow Priest, yeah. But at least they're playing the game, so.
Well met. Greetings.
Xeno, thank you for the prime.
Why, hello. know all the steps.
Powering up. Portals online.
Come on. What? That's... Oh, that's a feels bad man moment.
The culprit was not tidy.
We're losing the Mechwarper as well. Like, that's just really, really bad. Speaking of.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Oh, I did a real big dumb again. That slows me down on the quest by a full turn. That is aggressively not the way that stealth works. I'm not sure how the abilities work with the stealth, but we shall see.
I ain't talking.
Stay stealthed. It's kind of nutty.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
It's possible I should have held one of those back to play around Theatar, but I don't know. Theatar isn't a very good card. Can't believe people complain about this Titan. It seems very good with stealth. Yeah, and it can be reduced in cost very quickly and easily. Like, people are often just looking for things to complain about before an expansion drops. Still stealth, so probably no Wind Fury on Titans. I mean, you can give them Wind Fury when they are ready to attack. That's unfortunate for me. So it can't attack yet. Do I ever wait to make this a 5/5 next turn?
All charged up. Let's go.
Seems worth. Again, the game should be over this turn. I just botched the or the previous turn. I just botched the order with the frequency oscillator. Okay. We don't even need to complete the quest.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
When is Titans live? It'll be live in 2 hours ago. Like there's a Titan on the board at the moment. It was still true, and it couldn't be targeted, so, like,
Valera versus
really
Valera.
impossible to know even if it's there at all.
Shall we dance?
Alright, please be an actual opponent. I don't think it is, though.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
That's all for now.
It's a very winnable matchup, I'm tired of videos being full of robots playing Pirate Rogue very poorly, so. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I did this last season, and not only was it a very easy way to not get above Diamond 10, which is hard to avoid hitting Diamond 5, but it also did a lot for my mental in a very positive way.
Valera versus Lazul.
Encounter. Shall we dance?
I don't generally like keeping the Oscillator. The only time it's like actually tempting is with a gear shift. Blizzard bots are only at low ranks. These are user-created bots. Realistically, what can we do to minimize the bot problem? Last expansion was insane. Report them and hope that that does something. But unfortunately, like, it feels like it doesn't. You just kind of feels like you're sending your like report into a black hole.
Hurry up.
Come on, man.
It was your destiny.
I've had so many just like auto concedes, and I know there's going to be people that say, well, you're doing that too, Roffle, but yeah, auto conceding to a human is a lot different than doing that to a robot. But people on the internet do not understand the most obvious cases of nuance.
Morgul.
Shall we dance?
So go this into this. Can you tell if you're playing a bot? Bots are the only ones that haven't realized that Pirate Rogue is not a good deck for climbing. So that's a good indicator.
Into our strength.
But even Shaman, can those be bots? Yes, very often. They do silly plays like they'll coin an amalgam into nothing. They'll play the 0 mana spells or with nothing on board and then hero power. So, yes, very much so. Could you use the wild mech that gives 2/2 to other mechs? I mean, you could, but that would make the deck worse. So I'm going to avoid doing so. We have quest completion into turn 4. Play the quest. So that's neat. Did you say that the opponents play double buffing those 2 totems is correct, not used to even Shaman? Yeah, I think contextually it was fine. Even Shaman does not want to get behind, and that ensured that they didn't.
All charged up.
I know all the steps.
Let's go.
Alright, next turn's looking good.
Time's ticking.
Welcome, Scarlet Bird. Should be a way to swing things back pretty handily. Cool.
veil of wind in me sails.
You think the Sparkbot interaction will be changed, nerfed?
Wait for me!
We're almost at the 2-hour mark, so that's definitely the time to speculate about nerfs. That's a way to order that. Roffle, aren't you tired of getting the same questions every expansion in Mesa? I mean, yeah, but like 90% of streaming is getting asked the same questions on repeat every day. Oh, they just have lethal, but I do want to see this guy in action.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Boring! Roffle, aren't you tired of getting the same questions every expansion and mini set? No, never. It's actually a good copy pasta. Well done, chat. I just wasn't sure it was intentional from Blizzard. Whether or not it was intentional is irrelevant.
Valera versus Illidan.
Wait, could this be... Could this be Kush Obama 420? It's the only person I've seen using the this Demon Hunter skin. Roffle, when will you get a sane question? Well, that's the first one today. Congrats, Blob. Honestly, Shadowstep on this seems kind of weak because we just need to play this and then draw the from the Scrapheap, so I'd rather just do that. This very well could be a very fast quest completion, which we're going to need if it is questline Demon Hunter.
At least it wasn't the cute cat. That was close.
True. True.
My blood boils for war.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Alright. Just kind of felt necessary going for the tempo line there, since we don't want to die. You're welcome, Icy Hawk.
If 3 rights make a left.
What an incredible animation. That's not one of the things I was hoping for there. Although, no, that doesn't actually help me. Rip the meme dream. Could have gotten stealth. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not allowed to pick.
Play in unison!
Oh, this is a brutal draw. I think nearly any one of the options off of Mimiron would have been better than what we got.
Who's hiding now?
Oh my god. I mean, that's just GG, right? I lose to my draw. That's horrendous. Magnetizing does count towards the quest. Quest is play, not summon, so it does indeed work.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
This is one of the worst possible draw I could have hit for that game. That was brutal. Unfortunate to waste like our one human opponent for the next 20 minutes, but sometimes it'll happen that way. There's almost always another deck. I have just started playing this one. So yes, there's a good chance there will be another deck. Especially since it is the first couple hours of the expansion, I tend to stream longer.
Valera versus Edwin.
If I can stomach queuing into bots all day. Let's see.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you what you could you do you it you want you could do so you could you want them to do so much you could do anything? Smile.
Thank you for the second most sane Twitch question of the day. I appreciate that, Phil Nye. Yeah, this is very clearly another bot. Rip. Just gonna move on to the next one. I just want to recognize a bot. I mean, golden rogue that ropes the anything playing pirate rogue, which has been every rogue that we've encountered is almost certainly a bot. Roffle, can you show us another deck? I just answered that question. There will be another deck. Please don't. Just please be normal.
Hey Roffle, I think we've just about now crossed the point where we can consider the meta settled.
Oh god.
Do you think Blizzard should nerf Engine Shield Master now?
Absolutely. I'm just going to agree with whatever insane takes chat has from here on out.
There be no treasure, 6 feet under.
That's all for now.
Alright, as mentioned, we kind of wasted our one human opponent for the next 20 minutes. So, robot. Probably robot? What was that one? No. Like, the density of bots at this moment is very unpleasant.
Versus Khadgar.
Behold the magic of death.
Shall we dance?
Does the pirate bot clear your minion seems winnable if they don't? I do not care about winning the game. That is not my purpose. So that is irrelevant to my decision to concede. Let's go with the booter here. Those would have paired nicely together. This is, like, legitimately unbearable.
Hey Roffle, you said you'd agree with all our takes, so here's my blazing hot take. All of Roffle's money belongs to me in a legally binding way.
I meant Hearthstone takes. That's clearly implied. But thank you, caller.
An incredible
Alright, at least they're playing the video game. Finally.
Job's done.
That's actually quest completion already. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to take it, but I could.
Well met.
incredible discovery.
Remnant Gold, thank you for the 23 months.
Powering up. Portals online. Engage.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
I know all the steps.
Hearthstone is at its best when enjoyed with a sandwich and friends. I might not have friends, but at least I've got a sandwich.
I hope you brought enough for the rest of the stream. Otherwise, that's quite rude.
Well met.
Playing some Plague Mill Deck Night to kick off expansion day, highly recommended. Hope you have a non-stressful stream day.
I appreciate that, Taffy.
I know all the steps.
Hope it is going well for you.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Was needlessly playing a bit scared of that. Wait for me. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to test for counterspell right now, which means I probably can't play the Crystal
I
Core next
brought
turn.
enough for all my friends.
Okay, but you can't, you know, leave anybody out. That's rude. But thank you, Venom.
Ready for this.
Oh, good God. YOLO? That's a really bad strategy. I actually shouldn't have played both of those because they have another secret in hand. We can see it. Got a YOLO? I most certainly do not.
Where you follow.
There's like no benefit to playing the Crystal Core there other than losing the game.
Why do you keep leaving your cards, Mr. Streamer? They keep asking you to wait for them.
Okay. Good for next turn. Look. Twitch chat can attest to the fact that I'm not good at taking direction.
Unity, precision, primitive.
It's almost certainly counterspell. And rigged fair game, it looks like.
Now, what's troubling you?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Just casually missing 5 damage, I guess. Oh, boy, it sure is good that I didn't listen to Twitch chat.
Job's done.
Rude, not rude, accurate. It's a bummer. I mean, Cloud Prince is a cut and has been for a while, so unlucky that we ran into it. I think that was also a bot is why they're running it, because bots tend to not update their lists.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect.
Shall we dance?
Alright, keep the scrap heap. I think I want to pitch this away and just look for a cost reducer.
No.
No? That is what I want to do, though, Valera. Bots everywhere equals dead game, yeah. Well, it's the dumbest chatter we've had today. Congratulations, you've won. The only thing I could imagine worse than a game being dead is watching somebody play a game that you think is dead.
That's all for now.
I would very much like to play the video game at some point today, but that does not appear to be possible.
Well met.
Got a legendary in my second pack, poggers. That's the Roffle luck.
Valera versus.
Hey, congrats, RW.
Shall
I
we
like-
dance?
This is quite possibly the worst stream experience I could imagine for day 1 of the expansion. Feels really, really bad. Like, again, this is another bot. That appears to be almost exclusively what I've queued into since I hit Diamond 10.
Well met.
Sintel, thank you for the 10 months. You'd think higher player counts at release would mean running into fewer bots. Yeah, but the context is important because I made the mistake of queuing up, or ranking up too fast, which has now left me queuing based on rating or sorry, rank rather than rating, because I've run out of star bonus, and the only people that are at my rank, which I'm queuing based on, are people spamming a lot of games, which are bots. What druid bot deck is a bot? Aggro. Like, the reality is, like, this is just untenable. I am not able to play the game right now. I don't know what to do, other than, like, I'm just going to have to not stream until this evening when maybe people catch up. This is, like, this is unbelievably unbearable. Like, I have queued into nothing but bots for... Like, even this was a suspicious one. I think every single opponent I've had since Diamond 10 has been a bot. Not looking for suggestions, because I've considered everything that you're suggesting, and it has been excluded for one reason or another. It's just, like, there's just no humans playing right now at this rank.
That's all for now.
This is... I legitimately don't know what to do. Like, if I can't play the game, I can't get a video out tomorrow. Again, not looking for suggestions because your suggestions have been considered and are not things that I want to do.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Shall we dance?
It's probably another bot. They're just going to rope out the mulligan, so I'm going to get some coffee. Yep. Predictably, they are not playing the game.
That's all for now.
I legitimately just want to play Hearthstone. This is impossible. I cannot do my job. Oh my god, I'm just going to start banning people that make the same suggestion that I've told them not to. Yep, another bot.
Shall we dance?
I legitimately don't know what to do. This is... I guess I just have to play against the robots.
The pleasure is mine.
Well met.
Wow, is Zoe 35 months. I'm sorry this expansion day seems bot filled, but I hope you're doing well otherwise.
Well met.
Yes, robots emotes.
That's all for now.
I do not know what to do. Thank you all for the subs. This is... an absolutely worst case scenario. I haven't gotten a legitimate game in 20 minutes. I mean, I really, really don't want to do friendlies, but I might have to. Like, this is unbelievable.
Shall we dance?
Alright. Here's quest completion, at least. I didn't need the Shadowstep. I don't know why I kept it. I'm just kind of tilted, to be honest. This is impossible. Again, I literally cannot do my job today because of this.
That's all for now.
Alright, this gives a little bit of hope. Why do Q though? Yeah, I should simply just like not do my job and then therefore not make money on arguably the most important day. One of the 3 most important days of the year to do my job. That's smart. Thank you for the help.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Job's done.
Okay.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
All right. An actual interesting opponent. Let's just spam some pirates for a moment. Really wish the Sparkbot colors match what my brain associates with them, or them with. Yeah, I mean the problem with that is that like nobody's ever going to agree, so that's always going to leave somebody feeling like it doesn't match what their brain expects of it, you know? Yes, magnetizing the sparks counts towards the quest.
Well met.
Cathandrian, they give you the 10 gifted subs.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Let's actually go here. We just need one more Sparkbot. Ooh. Let's go ahead and send that back.
Want to hear my playlist? Love the feel of wind in me sails.
I can just go Pirate Man into play the quest reward next turn. Even if we get cleared here, we just go Sky Pirate, Dummy, play the quest.
We only need one.
Cool. I guess not cool, but At least it's not terribly devastating.
Wait for me!
Job's done.
Eh? It's awkward with the gear shift.
Powering up. Portals online.
Let's go ahead and split threats here. They're not running any blood cards, right? So they shouldn't have that much removal.
Most in.
Oh god! Wait, this isn't a mech.
I'll charge the loot!
I know all the steps.
So much for going wide.
Definitely not.
Sometimes I just like to give away Shadowstep for free, you know? Don't kink shame me.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
You are prepared
Well
for the
fought.
wars to come.
I mean, we gotta see the animation, right? Oh my god. Big thanks to that opponent for being human and actually, like, letting me play the Mimiron as well. That was neat. But yeah, we're probably back to the bots for now.
Valera versus Malfurion.
Feel the power.
Power!
Shall we dance?
Alright, I think I'm fine with keeping both of these. Like, this leaves me a Shadowstep or a, from the Scrapheap away. It's kind of a hedge, but I don't know which one I'm going to draw first, so. Yep. Yep, found the bot again.
That's all for now.
Well met.
Hey Roffle. Happy launch day and thanks as always for the content. I just put together the Zilliax activate off of the Hellier reshuffles and stuffed a Renalox deck all the way to 60 cards with plagues. I am already very happy with this expansion.
I did not think about
Hey
that.
Roffle, saw your automaton priest from Theory Crafting. You gonna try that in Wild too?
Eventually, yeah. Yeah.
Shall we dance?
I don't know if it'll be immediately since I just posted that, or sometime after. But thank you, Seymour, for the 17 months, and Raw for the 100 bits. Let's look for actual cards to play.
Well met.
Hello Twitch Roffle. I've come to report that YouTube Roffle is alive and well.
Oh yeah, I know. I talk to him pretty regularly. But thank you, Tascalus, for the update.
I'm with the cabal! I'll charge up!
Any rushers?
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Wanna hear my playlist?
That's what I was hoping to avoid.
Let's go! Fast forward! Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Much better than an objection here.
Wait for me!
Yes, there have been some Secret Mage bots, but they're less common and more frequently humans than things like Even Shaman, or not necessarily Even Shaman, but in particular Pirate Rogue.
Many secrets.
Yeah.
Let's go! Fast forward! Grab the loot! Grab the loot! Let's go!
Can I get a number 10 with extra cheese?
Sorry, we're out of cheese. You're gonna have to go next door. But thank you, Blonde Goat.
Can I get a number cheese with extra 10?
That we can provide, yes. Yes. We'll get right on that. Thank you, Kali.
An incredible discovery! I'll show them.
Would very much like a prep here. We need to hold this just to play around the inevitable counter spells.
Let's go!
Roffly Roffle Roffle oh wow 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 wow.
There we go, Benno.
Ready for this?
You finally did not get cancel cultured. I give you the support.
It'll be our little secret.
It is unfortunate for me. That is fortunate for me. This is a very feels bad man situation. I think this time I have to YOLO it. I know it's definitely counter, but like, I don't have a play this turn if I don't go for it, right? Could be second rig pair game. It's far more likely to be the counter spell though. All right, necessary risk.
Nothing
Glad it
yellow,
paid off.
Nothing
Looks
swag.
like it's fair game. Could always be Oasis ally. Yeah, that didn't feel likely. I think it's just a second fair game. But I don't. I think I was in a situation where I didn't have a choice. I had to just go for it. Blonde Goat, thank you for. Wait, that's old. What's going on with the activity feed? Ollie, thank you for the 100 bits. That's lucky. No rush minions though. Let's go here to play around the second explosive. Easy.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
we got a punch here to continue the read that that's fair game.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
I've actually never seen that before, but it's a perfectly reasonable... Oh, God. Can't let that die. But that's, like, actually seems like a good inclusion in Secret Mage.
You win this.
Obviously not in this context, but, like, in general. I think that Posic in both formats is just, like, an underplayed card. Why is it a good inclusion? Because it does the things that Secret Mage wants to do. It's a good deck in, like, board-based aggro, which is what Secret Mage is. Let's your opponent test for objection. 3 mana do nothing still seems like that's still an anti-tempo play, isn't it?
Valera versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world.
Shall we dance?
I see you've brought guests.
Okay. Looks promising for it being another human. Maybe they'll coin a due process. That happened to me earlier today when I was ranking up. Ooh. An actual fun opponent. Doesn't seem possible. This deck's still better with Rams and Pirates. That's what we're trying to find out. There's no amount of games that I can play in a single day that could answer that question, though. Giving this Reborn seems pretty good. I think Ram was a huge sync TBH. Yeah, it was just like, it was there as a contingency in case you, like, made a huge mistake and didn't draw your Flybooters. So, I don't know. It's very possible that this version is more consistent, but again, it's not going to be determined today. Hey, Roffle, do you think that this deck can reduce gas prices? Absolutely. Now watch this drive. I'm kind of afraid of drawing this poorly. But also the opponent's like 7 mana turns are really spooky. Still more relevant and on tone than the origin of that quote? True. Glad somebody gets my boomer references. Makes sense. Oof. I really wish the opponent had played a due process for me. So this is a rough set of top decks. We're very close. I mean, we're legitimately just like a Scrapheap or a Shadowstep on the Flybooter away from probably winning the game, but still gotta draw those cards. Why don't you run card draw beyond Secret Passage? I do. because hard draw beyond what I'm running has not been necessary until this very point where I'm drawing poorly. So that is what we call hindsight bias. It does still feel bad when you blank on your draws like this, though. Yeah, I probably need to find something that completes the quest this very turn. Which there aren't that many cards remaining in my deck to do so. Probably needs to be a or a Secret Passage or a... said the wrong word. Ugh. Absolutely devastating draw. It would have been good like 2 or 3 turns ago. This is where we just get blown out by the drum circle. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, that's not a drum circle at least. Ooh, they only get 3 rushers too. Oh my god! Oh, this is unbelievable how bad this is. I could not draw worse cards if I tried. I don't know why I would even try, but this is devastating. I don't think you can come back from this. I mean, I haven't drawn a card in like 4 straight turns, I think. At least.
All it takes is love.
Fortunately, the opponent hasn't hit their power turns yet. But they're likely to hit before me. Just because I'm so far off right now. And with this board, they're just kind of threatening lethal. It's a really unfortunate time to draw that, my god. Absolute worst case scenario. I just have to throw this away. Because I need more cards.
I know all the steps.
Seems really bad. Brutal. We're dead. We're not. That was some of the worst possible top decking that could have happened.
Job's done.
That's all for
Really feels bad to waste our one human opponent per 25 minutes.
Valera versus Malfurion.
You're welcome, Janae.
I must protect
Shall we dance?
Let's keep the prep and trust that we draw into the from the scrap heap. I wonder if I should just mulligan this for the from the scrap heap. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's possible we're just not even playing this out anyway, because the bots are everywhere. Cool.
That's all for now.
Valera
Fun.
versus Edwin.
More bots.
The scourge will meet their end.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, let's keep the passage and the booter. I am an adult and I do not need other people looking out for my mental health, but thank you.
Look! You shiny.
Kingsbone, maybe? Still could be Pirate Rogue, but...
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
I think every point of health is going to matter, so let's do this.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the human? I thought not, it's not a tale Blizzard would have told you. It's a bot legend. Darth Plagueis was a player so wise he could use the ladder to influence his matchmaking.
Pirates away!
I wish I could do that.
And plunder.
Oh, okay, that's a bot.
That's
Sorry, we
all
go
for
next. That's it is the most egregious misplay I think I've seen in a while. Thank you, Kali, for the bits. Yeah, not hovering over cards is often a sign of a bot.
Valera versus Hamul.
Shall we dance?
Alright, I just want to keep this hand because it's fun. I don't think it's very good. Okay, well, it's just another bot anyway, so.
That's all for now.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect.
Shall we dance?
Alright, pitch the shadow. I think we just hard mull for better options that help me complete the quest faster. I think the Deconstructor has been bait. Cool. Let's see. So human, maybe human, bot, human, bot, 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 maybe bot.
That's all for now.
Maybe because you're at Diamond 10. Yes, we've already discussed why it's happening. That doesn't make it less frustrating that it's happening. Why do you know it's a bot? Because they rope the mulligan, sometimes don't mulligan, then make the most ridiculous plays. They run the same hero portrait with the same golden hero power with the same deck. It's very obvious once you've encountered them as many times as I have. Okay, this is a good hand. Hopefully we get to play the game. Nope. I'll be back. So it's an even shaman bot? No? Probably Murlocs. Think release day would populate the server with actual people? It has. I just made the mistake of ranking up too quickly.
That's all for now.
Not many people hit Diamond 10 in the first few hours, and because of the way queuing works, I'm queuing based on rank. The only people that are at this rank right now are bots. It's a very simple and obvious explanation.
Valera versus Thrall.
Shall we dance?
It's just every single game. Okay, opponent playing.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I actually kind of like daggering that down while I have the opportunity to. Would you reckon Standard has the same amount of bots? I do not know. Wouldn't help me if it did have fewer bots.
Love the feel of wind in me sails. Wait for me! Wait for me!
I know all the steps.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
We can set up a decent Mimiron turn next turn.
met.
Game Ovaries, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Ouch.
Mythical Terror is a sleeper broken card and will be one of the first cards nerfed, mark my words. / clipped. Sending this to get me out and Corbett. Get out of context at bozo.
I don't even know what Mythical Terror is. So I didn't have a response, I'm sorry. I was racking my brain for what is Mythical Terror that whole time. Oh, right, I'm just supposed to agree with, whatever chat says, anyway.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Mythical Terror is the 7-mana 3/10 lifesteal. Oh, the big doggy.
Well met.
Fortunately, I think we're losing the meme here. Guac Opera, thank you for the prime. Or not. Maybe we're getting devolved. That is 2 damage missed.
Feel of wind in me sails.
Sure do hate even, Shaman.
That's all for now.
Sure do hate playing against bots as well.
Valera versus Valera.
Shall we dance? It takes 2 after all.
This is just so demoralizing.
Ate me even shaman, ate me bots, love me funny voice man, simple as.
Thank you, Blanco.
That's all for now.
I just want to play the game against a human. I think what I'm going to have to do is split streams today. Hopefully, by streaming again in the evening, I'll give people time to queue up, and I'll actually get to play. And like, it just completely ruins my day and my plan for the day. But it's going to be what I have to do. Like,
Pales before mine.
I'm gonna have to take a
Shall
break,
we dance?
do some editing, and then try again this evening. I'm so sick of people complaining about ads here too. My God.
Job's done.
They did keep the leftmost card, so yeah, could be questline.
Who's hiding now?
I think it's possible we just dagger into that. You're welcome, Muck. Let's go for some cost reduction and from the Scrapheap here. My God, we got both.
Want to hear my playlist?
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Well met.
Dilo, thank you for the prime. Probably just want to complete the quest next turn. Go wide onto the board. Try and get ahead of their brutes.
Burn away.
It's actually fine.
to ash.
As long as I can play 2 of these, I'll be alright.
Dear Roffle, I wrote you but you still ain't callin'. I left my Twitch, YouTube and Discord at the bottom.
Thank you, Janae. Is there a way to play around second mana burn here? It doesn't seem like it. So I just need to hope they don't have it.
They will never catch me.
And hope we don't get glid.
Burn away to ash.
That's rough. Playing Twist or Wild right now. Only one of those formats is live, so I'm playing Wild.
steps.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Time's ticking.
Oh, I don't know if I wanted to play that. Or rather, get that in hand. That runs the risk of a pretty brutal glide. I was trying to, in fact, avoid leaving this in hand this turn, because it's easier to get more with the spark bots than it is to get the crystal core. But we'll see. It would have to probably be this leftmost card. Should be a good read from the opponent to hold it for this long. No matter what the Sparkbot colors were, people would say that they don't match what they're expected to be.
Anyone
So
order a ghoul to the face?
it is a
They
subjective
will never catch me.
Time grows short.
thing to whether or not they match. Whoa, that's the wrong card.
For now.
At least we got a human opponent and drew well enough for it. I think the mulligan has been part of the problem why I've kind of fizzled out at certain times. So getting a better understanding of that is helpful. Alright, looks like another bot. It's brutal. BRB. Yep. This is pretty good into the Shadow of Demise, at least.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Job's done.
Unfortunately, no rush. But taunt is okay.
Congratulations on 100k YouTube subs. That's like 50 million TikTok subs. When can we expect the usual milestone celebration in form of a 24-hour Minesweeper stream?
I'm sure there are better people for that than me. In fact, I'm certain of it. But thank you, Jenna.
Hurry up! Portal online!
I feel like we need to go wide here.
Hey Roffle, I'm so excited for the 32-hour marathon Minesweeper stream. You're such a hero for doing this for all those kids.
What kids? Nobody told me I was doing anything for kids. Well, thank you, Colin. The kids yearn for the mines. Yeah, that's why we're bringing back child labor here in America. How else are they going to learn important skills like dying young?
I don't know how you managed to stream for 40 straight hours, but the elderly will definitely appreciate it. Spread positivity.
Now, wait, they're elderly kids? How does that make sense? Chat needs to learn to get its story straight.
Trust the pirate's code.
I've been reading so many books on Minesweeper theory in advance of the 48-hour Minesweeper stream. Those veterans really needed the help.
Why do we keep adding time and changing the demographic? What is going on?
I don't know how you did a 52-hour stream with Minesweeper be such a good experience, but the Sea Otters sure appreciate it.
Especially Rosa, I hope. Thank you, Blanco. Alright, simply do not die here. Every one of us has a unique story? Yeah, unfortunately, I get roped into everyone's unique story.
64 hours may sound a lot, but it's nothing compared to what these homeless people went through. Doing God's work, champ.
Sounds more like I'm doing chat's work. What's going on here? Thank you, Janae. Alright, I think I'm gonna go one more game, take an editing break, and then come back and try again in the afternoon or evening when maybe there are actually some humans at this rank. Legitimately don't know what else to do because otherwise we're just gonna queue into bots for the rest of the stream.
My music will wash over you. Shall we dance?
I shouldn't have kept the drone deconstructor. Yeah, I'll be back on Twitch.
I see you've brought guests.
This is a really good hand, just because I drew the Secret Passage.
A lot of YouTubers would rest on their laurels for hitting 100k subs, but never Roffle. This 72-hour Minesweeper stream is just what those doctors needed for their borders.
Yeah, finally we can get them some borders. I don't know what's taken so long, to be honest with you. Yeah, surely we hit a rush man here, right? Lucky. Here, you can at least force a trade. Although they don't necessarily have a secret playable right now. Okay. We sure did top a deck here. Yes, magnetizing does count towards the quest. That is one of the major components of the deck.
Hey Doug Dunk, really proud of you for putting up with chat's slightly varied jokes for 48 hours. Wait.
I mean, you got half of that right. This is how I can play around objection, is the thought process here.
You're not ready for this.
I think if this gets countered, it still goes into the shadow. So let's do some science here. Or not. I mean, I would rather not have had to science that anyway, so it's fine. So we know that's not counterspell, so this is a safe play. No, it's very likely ring fair game, so I attack into the face.
Next time will be different.
Okay. The secret mage is Malding. You're welcome, Kira.
Listen, it takes a lot of moxie to volunteer for a 69-hour Minecraft stream for those elderly veteran sea otter unhoused doctor children.
If there's ever somebody that needed borders, it's them. I'd also, I think we're going to split it between the elderly veteran sea otter unhoused doctor children without borders and bombs not what is it? Sandwiches? Bombs not food. Thank you.